Good evening. Evening. There's a new one. Oh, just finished tea and birthday cake. It's my, same again, it's my youngest grandson's 15th birthday today. So, they were warm and visited. A weird business altogether, at a distance of course, because of this carry on right now. And it was nice to see him, 15-year-old. Difficult times it must be difficult times for young people. I can't imagine how difficult in some ways. Wondering what the future holds for them. But if you think you'd miss giving your children and your grandchildren a kiss and a cuddle kind of thing, they certainly do. There's times you could have strangled them, but at this moment in time it would be the other. But no, you're not. Well, you could I suppose if you wished, but why take the risk as such? Like, so we'll do as we're told, and see how it goes. But it was good to see them, and they're doing their best. She's not, the daughter's not working, but her husband, he's still working away. His job's still ongoing as such and whatnot. So, but it was good. So they came with birthday cake, and so we sat in the garden. It was a lovely afternoon at a distance, again of course. So they're not long away. So I was trying to be busy, but yeah, I was doing bits and pieces. So there was a chap, Ian, one of my subscribers, was messaged the other night there, one of the videos, and asked about seasoning for sticks and whatnot. Said he would like to know a bit more about it. It's all to do with time. Time is the thing. The cutting of sticks and the leaving them the time that's required, and how you store them is in some ways important. You could no doubt about it, season off a stick in this time of the year quickly. But they reckon, they used to be the thing with the old gauge for it was about 1 inch a year. So that for every diameter, for the diameter of the stick, 1 inch would take a year, and if it was slightly more, it would be slightly. And on it goes, like, you know, that was a kind of rough guide. But, so it's that kind of thing. The problem with, I mean, I'm fortunate in the fact that I've gathered loads of stuff. So, and that in some ways is a secret to, if you want to make a lot of sticks, and not sell a lot of sticks, that's the thing like that. If you want to make a lot, you need a lot of material. So through certain times of the year I am extremely busy with what I gather. And my eyes always on it, my mind's always on what to pick up. You must, for the first, most of the sticks I'll work on will be at least, that sea buckthorn that I showed you in the last video there, that's 3-year-old now, or 3 years since it was cut. So, you know, that is how long I will leave things before I work on them. I'm fortunate in the fact I've got enough sticks to be able to do that. They're not always all that length of time, but they're at least anything over 18 months before I set doing them. I have had moments in my time when I've cut and started on something that have actually known that it wasn't where it should be, but I've continued onwards, and it just won't work. You don't want it to work. It really is something you shouldn't really do. You want a good solid stick that's had time to season slowly. If they season too quickly, moisture comes out of things too quickly, they'll shake up and you'll just have a problem with them. So for the first I reckon 8 months, 6 to 8 months. I hang mine on a north face of the shed under an eave and sit there for quite a while. And then once they're at a point, I go through them and I'll take out the best of them, because they're not all good sticks. I must admit them. Yeah, I'll bring back things that really I shouldn't. But you never know. So, and I'm busy managing 2-3 areas anyway, so I'm having to take certain things out, and I've been working over the past few years, basically bringing it along bit by bit. And every time I'm round a particular way, I will go in and I've always got segatiers and a saw in my pocket, so I'll clip off bits and things and make sure we've got passage for good straight sticks and things like that. So, and the good thing about Scottish sticks is they're slower growing. They're not as quick. The further south you go, the quicker the stick grows, and it's not so good a stick in some ways. But so there's another thing to, and then I'll move them inside. And same again, keep them out of direct sunlight to start with. It's not good. Years ago, they used to tie them up and tie them against something if you wanted to keep them straight and all the rest of it. I intend not to do that. For whatever reasons. Oh, pencil's coming out. Oh, gee. And oh, blood. Nicked myself earlier there with. Oh, I'll not tell you what that was. Anyway, it was just a slight one. But there's lots of things. But for Ian anyway, it's a case of when you cut your stick anyway, it should have an angle on it. When you're cutting it away, it should be an angled cut. So what's left's weathered. You know, so whatever won't actually bring anything into the tree itself. We won't let anything in, so keep the weather off, starting to rot or disease or anything. So normally when you're ready to pick the stick, you will, this is not so good a one, but anyway, it doesn't matter. You'll trim the end, you'll cut a piece off the end, and to get it ready for putting the dowel on. Now, normally when you do that, first run of the saw will tell you as you're cutting whether it's there or not. You just know the way it cuts and the sound that it cuts. I mean, another way it is to sound the stick, you can tap it, and it'll give the thing. But the way I like to do it with, not them all, but anything I think it's maybe just a bit too, not just right where I want it, is once I've cut it, I'll put it to my lips. And the lips pick up, believe it or not, for me anyway, they pick up any moisture in the stick at all. And I've seen me doing it and picking it up and going, it's just not just there yet. We need to leave it a little while. So as I say, there's no order to the way I go about things, and if there was, it would be a far more organised business, but there isn't. And so that's just the way I am. I don't suppose I'll change much nowadays. But anyway, yesterday I was away off-roading, cross-country in a bit. I was rescuing a few trees there. Trees that were planted years ago inside these plastic sleeves, covers, protection. And of course, they've got a seam on them, they're supposed to split once the tree gets to a certain point and then part and all the rest of it. The stakes are put in with should be the first thing to rot away, so it should be an inferior timber that the stakes are made of, so that and if any moisture you're going to get 10 year, 5-10 year. Time that tree's at a point where it'll support the sleeve anyway, and you want the stake rotting off. But the amount of trees I've seen through the years with stakes growing out, because the tree will grow around it. If it stays too long, it'll burst it, and it'll grow around whatever's there. And I've seen them grow around everything from metal to wood to any bloody thing at all. It'll grow around about it, and you don't want that. So I was reading a few yesterday. It wouldn't be so bad, that situation, because on these shoot days, some of these shoot days where it's just a walk through and they're supposed to bring all their carriages back and put them in the bin. They're difficult in carrying empty carriages back, like, you know, because they'll pop them in these bloody sleeves at times, and so you split them open and suddenly half a dozen bloody carriages bounce out, like, you know. But anyway, I'm trying to do so many trees. When I'm in these areas, I'll look at them, pick out the ones that they've got so far and they can't get any further, something's happened. And so I've started doing that, just to help things along, like, you know, do my bit for the trees. I'm a big fan of trees, so that was that, and so, but I think the seasoning is just a case of don't use anything that you don't think's right. Don't do it, you'll just be wasting your time. You won't be pleased with it won't set right, things won't work right for you, and so it's best not to do time. So you must take 2 or 3 years when you're starting stick making and gradually build up to a point where you've got too much stuff, which is me, far too much. But that's the way I am. So it does take time. I mean, the handle situation, I've got boxes and boxes of timber and bits and pieces. Antler, I've got bloody bits and bobs of that all over the place too. So I've got tons of stuff. But it's good because you look through and you pick the thing and you get something that'll do you. But it takes time to get that. You won't get that overnight. But it depends how committed you are to being off your bloody head with these things. which is yeah, me definitely, like, in fact, yesterday I was walking through this bit, and believe it or not, these are sneddings of thicker spruce, and basically when I fell the tree, the cutter will run up with saw and do all the branches on the way up, and some of them are really good, keep tight into the tree, so you end up with these kind of nubs coming off. And I had kind of spied them a while back there, and went, think about tops off canes, tops off and whatnot. So, well, this is dry weather, everything's so dry, of course. Now these are past a point of season. These are on the turn, these slightly. They're going the other way, but they're not there, right, by any stretch. But they've went past that point, which is no problem at all. So, as you can see, I've machined off and bored out. So these will have something going on the top of. I'm not sure just what yet, but there's something else in it. So you always keep in mind. Anyway, the bell has rung, and so we'll leave it at that. But all the best to all you stick makers and people who enjoy watching these videos. The very best, and happy birthday to my grandson Andrew. And I better mention his sister Kaylin, because she's the better half of him at times, like, you know, and there's a bit of competition between them at times for all things. But they're young, and we must encourage them, because it's the future. Youth is the future, that's for sure. Us old people, difficult, but youth is the future. But it's nice to see them. And I think we would like to have done a lot more to celebrate his birthday, and we certainly would have enjoyed the old kiss and cuddle thing. But no, strange times. Anyway, bell's rung. I'm going away, get washed, have my tea. All the best. We'll catch you again. Bye.